Hello. Welcome back to 𝗟𝗲𝘅𝗶𝗵 Productions Reacts. In this video, I will be reacting to this playlist request by Mexican Chi or Mexican Chihuahua. And this is a playlist called the 𝗟𝗲𝘅𝗶𝗵. So really, it's a collection of videos that all together make up a single movie. And as you can probably tell from the thumbnail of the playlist, indeed, these are country balls, actual balls that are styled in distinct colors of different countries. Alright, and before anything, do want to apologize for getting to this request pretty late. Because in reality, I got this request months ago. But I've been really busy, so I really apologize. For this video, I will only do the movie, and that's because I don't really have much time on my hands, and I do have to get this out pretty soon, just because it's been quite a long time since I got this request. So at the very least, I will do the movie. As a matter of fact, I do have an announcement regarding this channel and how the things that I'll have to do with the channel moving forward, but that'll be for a different video. Well, anyways, it does look like we got 5 parts to the movie. It's not a very long one. So, I guess I'll just have it loop. Let's see. Let's see how you can react to this. So, part 1.
Can I get a new controller?
What happened to your other one?
It broke.
Fine, I'll go to store tomorrow.
So somebody wants the controller, huh? And apparently I broke it. They can pay for it, bro. like for real.
Is this the controller I need for the games console? Yeah, that's a games console controller. Right, and does it work on the games console? Yeah, that one's for a PS5. What's that? A PlayStation 5. What console do you need it for? Oh, I don't know what games console he has. Right, well you might want to go find out before you buy one. Does that—
What if that guy has a plug and play? You never know. By the way, if you are not familiar with plug and plays, these are indeed consoles that you plug into the TV port. They typically come with a yellow and white cable. Plug and plays are pretty good. I really like them. I actually have a Pac-Man plug and play from 2003. So, anyways, just thought I'd throw that in there just for the fun of it. Of course, I know PlayStation, Nintendo, and the like all have their pretty modern controllers. Oh yeah. The point is, this guy's gonna buy it, right? You're gonna buy that, right, Britain? By the way, why is Canada's voice a male voice now? Or is this a different Canada? Because I know that Canada in the first part was a female.
controller work on any other console? No, that controller only works on a PS5. That is absolutely ridiculous! Alright, calm down, it's not—
Oh, it's ridiculous, alright, I agree. Can I just adapt it to a different PlayStation console, like a PS4? Or even just my TV as a plug and play? Come on. I want my PlayStation to work with my PC, dang it. Alright. but Britain has a point. It's not a big deal.
my fault. Well, you're not being very helpful. You're the one who doesn't even know what they need to buy. Oh, shut up! If I buy this, can I return it? Unfortunately, we can't do returns on pre-owned controllers. So if I buy it and it's the wrong one, I can't return it. Yeah, unfortunately, you won't be able to return it. Oh, you—
Well, there's your money back guarantee not. I repeat, not. I like the fact that Canada is just like popping up in the front of the screen. I can tell Canada is pretty angry. Give him a Snickers before he explodes on the screen.
That bag! Oh, my face! That's assault.
Hey, stop! I'm the manager of this store. You hit my employees. I'm calling the police.
All right, I did not expect that. But the voice of this manager dude, the way he says it though is like, yeah, you just hit my manager. I'm gonna call the police. That sounds so passive. This dude isn't really even interested in his employees, bro. That is fun. That is so funny though. I like that. I like that. Believe me, I like it so much. I gotta watch that again.
Can I get a new controller?
What happened?
That's not what I thought.
Can I get a new
goodness.
controller?
What happened to your other one?
It broke.
So basically, come on.
Is this the controller I...
So I thought this was for these buttons were for scrolling in the video, so I wouldn't have to manually scroll it with the scroll bar. They're actually just for jumping the video into playlist. Well, you learn something new every day. That's good. Anyways, wait, give me just a second. Alright, sorry for that break. Just checking on my settings here for the recorder. And anyways, the funny part at the very end. By the way, Canada, why do you gotta get metal like that? Was it really necessary to draw that PS5 into his face like that? Come on. It's not that big of a deal. I know the money back guarantee sucks. I mean, but that's the policy. Technically, that's a informed disclosure. Burton is doing you the favor of letting you know that if that product is open, the package is open, you can't return it. It's basically a final sale. I mean, it's just a reality. Many stores had that policy, so even if you were to go somewhere else, you might just find that same situation once again. I mean, just the facts. I'm just saying Canada. Yes. And that's the truth, you know. Many stores have this policy. It's just the way they operate. I mean, so basically in these cases, the most important thing you can do is double check before you buy. I mean, it's that. Oh, by the way, shout out to 𝗟𝗏𝗵𝗏 1279. Good to see you. And anyways, yeah, always double check. This is actually a pretty good video for a real life lesson, you know? Because it really teaches you the importance of being sure. You gotta be sure that you really need the product before you buy it. And that way you can avoid many inconveniences with buying the wrong product, you know. Maybe, I'm not sure if it's happened to you, personally Mexican, or if it's happened to somebody else who's watching or listening, but it has happened to me. I have bought a product by mistake, then I couldn't return it because guess what? It was a final sale. And oh boy, I had a lot of fun with that, I'll just say. But yeah, always double check your products before you buy them. But going back to this scenario here, as part of the movie, you know, you know, I like the whole plot of it. You know, obviously, gotta get a new controller, so it makes sense to go buy one from the local GameStop. But turns out, the GameStop has a no refund policy. Sorry, I said that a little bit too low. A no refund policy. So that's what the GameStop has. So Canada just gotta double check. And if Canada doesn't like it, just find another store. There are stores that do have money back policies. So even if GameStop isn't willing to, you can find another different store that's willing to do it. It's better to have the guarantee, I know. But that being said, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Just chill out. take a Snickers. If you have one, well, don't get mad at him like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, you won't be able to return it. Oh, you rat bag! Oh, my face! That's assault.
Hey, stop! I'm the manager of this store. You hit my employees. I'm calling the police.
Okay, alrighty here. This is hilarious. I really that last part with the manager is just so hilarious. And the music too. I like that. And what is that? I missed some text, I think. Oh, okay, yeah. Distributed by NMG Studios. Alright, folks, so remember, we're watching the 𝗟𝗲𝘅𝗶𝗵. Rated PG-13 by NMG Studios. Oh yeah. There you go. I just did you a favor. I just promoted your movie. By the way, if you're wondering about the inverted or upside down exclamation marks, that's the inverted / upside down exclamation marks are standard in Spanish language. Same thing with the upside down inverted question marks. They're standard in Spanish language. It's just a requirement for all interrogative or exclamatory statements made in Spanish. I know this is in English, but because, Mexican Chi is Mexican Chihuahua, the channel owner, channel creator, is a Mexican, he just chose to include those just for the fun of it. I understand that, of course. Well, that is part 2. Part 3, of course, is already out. No need to worry about the soon part.
Hey, stop! I'm the manager of this store. You hit my employees. I'm calling the police.
Alright, I really like the fact that the manager is the first one to take pursuit. Typically, that would be up to the police officers. But I guess it makes sense, though. The manager is enraged, right? Or at least I think he is. It doesn't really sound that convincingly mad. But okay, alright. I'm sure he's mad. It's just a joke. I got a joke, folks. This video is just so funny. And of course, we have a route here to follow. And what better than to pass by the pizzeria? Yeah, let's go. Right past the pizza. I mean, will the officers take a pizza break? You never know. Excuse me for that. But anyways, let's take a look at the pursuit. Wheel. Oh, whoa. Well, dang. Well, Canada certainly had a backup plan, huh?
This is the 𝗟𝗲𝘅𝗶𝗵 City Police. Surrender now and comply.
Well, Canada, time has come to get booked. Anyways, the voices on this are pretty fun to listen to. Certainly, I really like the way this works out. Honestly, pretty good job. Although, for some reason, I'm not sure why Canada went off the screen, though. It would have made more sense for Canada to just be right where with the upside down car, Because technically it's under arrest. Part 4 soon. Alright. You see, the development of this plot is pretty good. I really like the idea behind this. Makes me want to see what happens next, so that's really good. Really good.
This is the 𝗟𝗲𝘅𝗶𝗵 City Police. Surrender now and comply.
GameStop again.
Everybody in the store leave now. We are dealing with a medical emergency.
I'm the doctor. Oh dear, oh no, it looks like Australia Ball is passed out. We need to take him to the hospital.
the way the way the doctor says, "Oh no," it's just so funny. And by the way, thanks for making that correction. I should have caught myself earlier. Australia Ball. I said Britain. Oh my goodness, I feel so ridiculous right now. Anyways, Australia, just to make it clear, it is Canada who basically drew the controller into Australia's face. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna rewatch that part with the doctor. Because the voice, it's just the voice, the way it sounds, so funny. It like sounds so passive, you know. It doesn't even sound like really concerned.
Hey, stop.
Oh, crud. Not
Can
what
I get
meant
a
to
new
do.
controller?
What happened?
I keep thinking those are the scroll buttons for the video, not the playlist. Anyways.
This is the 𝗟𝗲𝘅𝗶𝗵 City Police. Surrender now and comply. Everybody in the store leave now. We are dealing with a medical emergency.
So many representatives of each country at the scene. It's quite impressive. By the way, is Guatemala meant to be the lead investigative officer detective? Let me know. Let me know. I'm really curious about that.
I'm the doctor. Oh dear, oh no, it looks like Australia Ball is passed out. We need to take him to the hospital.
You will never get me. Oh,
Okay, so Canada Ball is back to being a woman voice. All right. By the way, I do like the animation where... Let me verify the country. 1 second. I'm not the smartest person when it comes to, country flags. So I'm very sorry. All right. Can't really tell from the... Because I'm trying to find... I found multiple results. Let me know, Mexican Chi, in the comments what flag that is. The one that's the doctor, please. Just don't want to make any other mistakes. Anyways. Well, Canada. By the way, I know I said in the previous... when I was watching part 3 that, Canada should have been in the upside down car. Well, I understood the whole plot now. Canada did get away, even though they managed to, bomb the car, get it to flip upside down. Canada did get away. I hadn't truly understood it until now, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, it's a pretty fun scene.
WCH on my head.
That's what you get for hurting my friend, Australia. Now hold tight, the police are coming.
All right, Canada, you're gonna regret today.
What should we do, Holly Score?
Oh, don't worry, I got something special.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Alright, so the manager caught up to Canada. I see, this makes the whole plot pretty interesting. You would think it would be an officer who actually manages to apprehend, but it's actually the manager. By the way, I was wondering what the letters that Canada was saying, spelling out. So let me rewatch that.
You will never get me. Oh, WCH on my head.
That's what you get for hurting my friend,
This is because the last part is overlapping. WCH. What? Let me see that. Goodness.
Oh, WCH on my head.
That's what you get for hurting my friend, Australia. Now hold tight, the police are coming.
All right,
I think it's meant to say ouch, not LWCH. So that might have been a misspelling in the in the voice producer, but yeah, I understood. Ouch my head. Okay, we're clear.
Canada, you're gonna regret today.
What should we do, 𝗟𝗲𝗅𝗶𝗵?
Oh, don't worry, I got something special.
Something special, eh?
All right, Canada, you're gonna regret today.
What should we do, 𝗟𝗟𝗅𝗶𝗵?
Oh, don't worry, I got something special.
Canada is taking forever at the game store. I am bored, so I am going to walk.
Well, little did you know, Canada is not coming back anytime soon. Oh no, not at all. Yeah, that very long trip to the GameStop, well, it's just turned into something major. But a walk sounds like a good idea. Good to get some exercise. And if you are feeling any stress, well, you're going to feel better.
Such a nice day.
I can't believe the game store closed. Same old because some idiot decided to.
Oh, that's pretty soft. Let me up the volume. Gonna need a lot of volume for this one.
Such a nice day.
I can't believe the game store closed. Same old because some idiot decided to throw a controller at an employee.
Well, looks like the rumor has spread. The GameStop is indeed closed because of that. You know, if it wasn't for Canada, the GameStop would have never closed.
Wait, if the game store is closed, shouldn't Canada be back already? Sorry to bother, but what happened at the game store?
Well, basically an idiot threw a controller at a worker.
Where do I get more info?
All right. So definitely, Canada's friend is certainly already getting suspicious. Of course, it's as you can see, Canada's friend does not know yet the reality of who exactly was responsible for that controller incident. Oh. It does say part 6 is coming soon. I don't see that in the playlist. It does say that this is the final. Well, it's interesting. I guess we could talk about a 𝗟𝗟𝘅𝗶𝗵's movie 2, or a second movie, a sequel to this. Certainly. I like the direction this is going, and I really am wondering what the special treatment is that Canada's gonna get following this incident. Of course, it appears that nobody's more interested in the result than the manager. And I do get it. Manager does seem to care about his employees. But anyways, I'll leave that up to speculation. So my feedback to you, Mexican Chihuahua. I think you have a pretty solid movie, solid idea, a very fun and comedic plot, if you don't mind me saying. It's comedic because, I find it comedic because of the, the whole way that the voices are speaking, and the way that the whole, movie pretty much unfolded. It's cool. I like it. Now, whether or not I would be able to continued with this, if you continue this and make a sequel, I do have to say I might not be able to react anymore because I will explain this in a future video. But I know you really wanted me to do this, so I just wanted to make sure that this was put out before I have to make any changes to the channel. But I'll go ahead and explain that more in a future video. For now, I do thank everybody for watching. I have one more reaction video that I will get out because I already confirmed it. At this time, unfortunately, I will not be able to accept new requests for the time being, but I will go into more details in a future video. For now, 𝗟𝗏𝗄𝗏 Productions Reacts, signing off. And of course, thank you, Mexican Chihuahua, for the very entertaining country ball movie. I liked it so much. Alright, that is it for me, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.